Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you, pretending you got a sliver. You're not fooling me, 'cause I can see the way you shake and shiver. You know we got a mystery to solve, so Scooby-Doo, be ready for your act. Don't hold back, and Scooby-Doo, if you come through, you're gonna have yourself a Scooby snack. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here are you. You're ready and you're willing. If we can count on you, Scooby-Doo, I know we'll catch that feeling.
Hey, where's the director? We gotta start this October show.
Ruh-roh. Yeah, I have no idea where he is. I need to get my makeup done.
What was that noise?
What was that noise? What was that?
In your future, I see great danger. The man that teaches all is who you should be afraid of.
Ah! Let's look for the noise.
I found this toilet paper.
Where's the director?
You'll never find our precious director.
Hey girl, you got me running. Na 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 na. My heart is lost and my mind's gone bumming. Na 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 na. Tell me where you've been hiding. I took a look and I decided. Gotta know why you've been beside me. You can't see nothing but you. All I do is think of you.
We should all split up. Me and Scoot will go upstairs.
Hey girl, you know you need me. Na 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 na.
Where'd the villains go, Scoot?
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Oh, here they come. We got
you.
Let's look for the monsters in the big studio.
Let's add commercial.
Where did those villains go?
Let's go look for them.
Where did they go?
Ah, wait! Idea! Let's wrap them up in toilet paper!
Hurry!
Velma, Daphne, I've caught them. Let's go find the director.
Let's go.
Where's Velma, Daphne, and Fred?
We're right here. You know, we just got half the monsters.
Oh, us too.
Mr. Bouchard!
Hi!
Jinkies, Mr. Bouchard, where's the director?
Where is he?
On the floor of my office.
Ro.
Yeah.
Gang. We got him.
Hey! Then...
Why to be charged? You're under arrest for the kidnapping of the director.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for that meddling bunch of kids and their stupid dog.
Well, now that you guys found me, let's go finish that October show.
Now here's my segment, To the Clowns.
In October 2016, on social media, a threatening clown trend broke out. However, this clown trend did not start here in New Jersey. This clown craze started down in South Carolina. Parents first discovered about the threat of the clowns when their kids told them about them being persuaded to go in the woods with them. People thought this was a lie at first that the kids were telling, until multiple police reports were submitted about the clowns.
I do think the clowns are real, but then again, I don't, because of the way social media is portraying them.
No, I do not think the clowns are real because they're all made up by social media. It's just a bunch of people running around with clown masks on.
I think part of it was real, and then I think social media turned it into a whole ordeal that's not real.
Even though the clowns are going around scaring people, the real question remains, are the clowns actually doing anything illegal? According to the police, the clowns aren't doing anything illegal. They say wearing a clown mask isn't a crime. They're just simply warning people to refrain from clown hunting. However, there has been multiple arrests from clown threats.
I mean, I guess they're scary, but not around Township. I don't see any clowns coming here.
The clown threats are dumb and just stupid.
I feel like some of it's fake, some of it's real, but I feel like kids took it upon themselves to make it a joke, so now it's not really all that real.
With the clown news traveling fast, social media is making it much worse. Social media has affected the situation with rumors. For example, around the South Jersey area, there were multiple rumors of schools going on lockdown because of the clowns. But the matter of fact was they are conducting the lockdown drills they do each month.
They're making them a bigger deal than they really are. Like, I feel like some videos that are put on Twitter are very fake.
Social media is just making it way worse than it has to be.
Social media spread it and over-exaggerated all of the threats and made it into something it wasn't.
All in all, the social media trends of clowns has gone really far. From kids being persuaded to go into the woods, to police reports saying it's not a crime, and school rumors of lockdowns, the clown craze has gone a lot out of chaos. This is Carly Dunbar reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 21.
You just watched Carly's segment on the spooky clowns. Now here's my segment on Christopher Columbus. In 1492, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue to the Americas. Christopher Columbus is frequently referred to as the first European to sail to the Americas, sometimes even referred to as the founder of the New World. While Christopher Columbus was the first European to make it to the Americas, there have been many other people who had discovered the Americas thousands of years before.
Personally, no, I don't think Christopher Columbus was the first person to discover America.
Yes, I do think Christopher Columbus was the first to sail to the Americas.
No, because the Native Americans were here first.
Columbus sailed with 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, with 87 crew members a ship. The crew would travel about 150 miles a day. Originally planning on sailing to Asia, Columbus landed in the Bahamas. Finding Native Americans on the island, Columbus called them Indians, thinking he was in the West Indies. This year, the Washington Township School District, along with many others, did not take off from school on the second Monday in October.
I was upset that we didn't have off because I didn't get to sleep in.
It really didn't bother me because we didn't do anything, so it was fine.
We had school on Columbus Day so that the staff and students would be able to get done school earlier in the spring.
We get longer summer vacation.
Yeah, I would rather get out of school earlier than later.
Yeah, because then I have a longer summer.
All in all, Christopher Columbus Day is celebrated annually to help remember Columbus's journey to America. Usually for a holiday taken off from school, now just another day. I'm Natalie Rossavuto, and I'm reporting for Monthly Rewind.
Now here's my segment on Mail Time.
Welcome to this month's edition of Mail Time. I'm Michelle Salamoni, and it looks like we have some mail. Dear Monthly Rewind, Season 21. I heard rumors that there was an executive producer. Is this true? If so, who is it? Thanks, Elena and Nicole. Well, Elena and Nicole, I put together this video to show you the truth about the executive producer.
I'm just not even surprised Mr. Bouchard chose the one and only as executive producer. I mean, like, I'm his favorite student. Everybody else in the classroom, you go down the list, it says not his favorite, and like, we know that. Like, I have a text from February 2nd of last year saying, my favorite student, like, sorry, things just happen, I'm the favorite, get over it.
Carly's amazing. I mean, she's always turns her work in on time. She's a hard worker. I mean, that's, I think, the most important thing. She's always doing something, and she's always trying to help people. And the stuff she turns out is just amazing. I mean, it's like stuff you would see on CNN or NBC or something like that. And she's just, she's always on time. She's punctual. She's just like the prototypical perfect student. I mean, and I probably shouldn't say this, but she's my favorite student of all time.
Honestly, I don't get how Carly could be in charge of such like a big thing because she's so irresponsible and all she does is make fun of other people. Like she's always making fun of me in my segments. She has no room to talk because all she does is put stock images in her segment. And honestly, I just don't get how Mr. Bouchard can see anything in her.
I mean, when you work as hard as someone like me, it's so obvious you're gonna get picked. I sit here, go through everything, getting high quality stuff for my high quality segments because I'm high quality, my stuff has to be high quality. I'm just amazing. There's nothing else about it.
I don't know why Carly thinks she's executive producer. Like, there is only one producer, and that is me. I gave Carly a chance, but all she does is goof around. And then Bouchard says that she's his favorite. Excuse me, Bouchard, who puts together your show every month? Me, not Carly. Carly just sits there and goes around. Really? Really?
Now, Grace Bradley might come up in here and try to tell you, there's no such thing as an executive producer. Grace, if that was true, why would I have this name tag that says hello executive producer? I don't see you wearing a name tag that says hello I'm producer. Are you even a producer? That's what I thought. Like, when you work as hard as like I do, it's so obvious that you'll get picked. I sit in the classroom every day, sitting down, doing my work, never like giggling about anything because I'm so serious I get all these A's. Like, I just work so hard.
Carly Dunbar literally wears an Eagles jersey every single day. And to make it worse, it's a Nick Foles jersey. He doesn't even play on the team. What are you doing?
You know, one thing I'm not is definitely a bandwagon. I mean, I legit bleed midnight green. But you know who is a bandwagon? This girl, Tori Bowser, in our class. Now, she might come up and be like, oh, Carly's own Nick Foles jersey, da-da-da. Okay, he played for the Eagles, so I have his jersey. 27 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. That's none of my business. I'm not here riding on the Patriots just because of one player. Now, that is a bandwagon.
Carly is always so rude and so annoying. She's always snatching people. She's always beating me up. To be honest, I'm afraid of her. But since she's executive producer, you know, you gotta obey.
Yo, Carly is so annoying. Like, oh my God, all she does is call me crusty lips, all this other stuff. Like, I have chapstick, it's just not working.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Making Carly Dunbar executive producer was probably the worst decision Marty Bouchard could ever make. Obviously, this class revolves around nepotism by the fact that he treats some students better than others. And we all know it. We all can see it's true. I'll get an 80 for participation while Carly Dunbar gets a 100.
Natalie's gonna come up in here and say, nepotism, nepotism. She didn't even know what nepotism meant till Carly Griggs told her, like, boy, get out of here.
Well, Elaine and Nicole, I hope that answered your question. I'm Michelle Simoni reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 21.
You just watched Michelle's Mail Time, and here's my segment on ice hockey starting. Every year in mid-October, the Washington Township High School ice hockey team makes its return to the ice to play the game that we all love. The ice hockey team was established in 1989 and to this day still play in the same league that they started in. The South Jersey High School Ice Hockey League is one of the most competitive and highly skilled leagues in the region, and Township has been able to win 5 league championships and finish second 6 times. The last 2 seasons have been highly successful for the Minutemen, finishing second place last year versus Cherokee and taking home the championship the year before versus Clearview. After every season, the graduating senior captains choose who they think could lead the team as well as they did. The new captains this year are Donovan Haslett, Jared Stricken, and Jarrett Warden. They plan on bringing Township back to the finals once again this year. Every season, the team sets new goals for themselves, and every season, these goals change.
Make it to the championship. We'll create some chemistry between the players, and we'll work hard, create a bond.
I mean, I think we'll do pretty good. We got a couple of good players, and we just got to score a lot. Could have better passes and stuff, played smarter, better playing.
Captains have their own goals set for the team this season.
Make sure everyone's on like the same page, push them to work like harder, and make sure we win the games. We'll try to win championship this year and push to win Flyers Cup.
The main two rivalry teams against Washington Township are Cherokee and Clearview, but this season, Cherokee seems to be the bigger opponent.
It'll be pretty good. Us and Cherokee are pretty evenly matched now. I think it'll be pretty good games.
Cherokee, they've been a rival for like years now, and it's always like a tough game to play against them.
The team is led by the captains, but how do these other players feel about these new captains?
They'll do pretty good. I mean, Donovan and Jared are already leaders. They've been leaders for a couple of years now. We got Stricken up there. It's pretty good.
Fans are eager to see the Township Minutemen in action.
Well, I want to see the team do good and hopefully make the playoffs. I also want to see the team actually make the games interesting. I know Jarrett Wharton's good at that, my boy.
The atmosphere of the crowd affects the game unimaginably.
Well, the atmosphere is pretty wild. Sometimes it gets a little crazy, but I would say the other team definitely knows that we're there, like cheering on for Township.
The Minutemen are on their way for another great season. You can see them play every Monday and Friday night as they try to make their way back to the championship. I'm Chris Burke, reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 21.
You just watched Chris's segment on ice hockey. Now here's my segment on Trunk or Treat.
For the past 5 years, the Washington Township High School has hosted a unique, fun, and even spooky event behind the 910 building. This event is called Trunk or Treat. Every year, people of all ages flock to the parking lot, pump open their trunks, and the event begins. Those giving out candy decorate their trunks in all sorts of exotic Halloween decorations and sit and hand out candy to the eager trick-or-treaters. With music blasting and kids dancing, the 2-hour event is a wonderful event and offers a safe alternative to trick-or-treating.
Trunk or Treat's an event at the high school. I go every year with my family. Kids come there to decorate their trunks, they get candy, and they do other stuff. It's fun.
To see different people that you don't normally see on a Halloween, and then that way it takes the pressure off of working families that maybe not make it home on time to trick or treat.
Trunk or Treat is where like a bunch of people go, put candy in their trunks, like decorate their trunks, like all the kids come around and like trick or treat, but like, it's right out of the trunks, like right there in the parking lot.
Although this event is wonderful for the kids and is a great way to bring the community together, there is also an underlying purpose behind this event. The event will benefit local vet nerds through the Second Wind Dreams program out of the Vineland Vet Nurse Home. The proceeds and donations will go towards fulfilling the dreams of 4 selected vet nerds.
I think it's a great idea. It lets the community give back, lets all the people come together.
I think it's great the proceeds are going to the veterans, and it's a great cause and it helps bring the community together, and at the same time it's a fun way to do it.
I think it's for like a great cause. I think that's awesome because veterans always need help, and anything anyone can do to raise money for them is a great event.
With many parents working late or not even feeling safe letting their kids wander the neighborhood at night, or simply not even living in a neighborhood, Trunk or Treat is a great alternative for these families. The event allows for the kids to be in a safe, fun environment and still experience all the fun and excitement of an actual trick-or-treat. Not only this, but the kids also get to dance and listen to great music by the ever so popular DJ, Township's own Mr. Oberholzer. This fun, festive afternoon is a great family event and is a fun way to spend a Saturday afternoon. On top of all the fun and games, the event also raises money to help fulfill the dreams of our beloved vet nurse. I'm Alex Reese reporting for Monthly Rewind Season 21.
You just watched Alex's segment on Trunk or Treat, and now here's my snazzy segment on the NFC East. The NFC East is one of the better divisions this year, with the Giants revamping their defense, spending over $200 million this offseason, the Cowboys with their new rookie duo, the Eagles in the middle of Wentz mania, and the Redskins coming off a division win last year. The NFC East is a force to be reckoned with. I'm Ryan Peterson from Monthly Rewind Season 21, and this is the NFC East. Starting with the Giants, who have a record of 3-3, spent last offseason trying to fix a historically bad defense. They ended up signing 6 new starters, the best one being corner Janoris Jenkins. He held some of the league's best receivers like Dez Bryant and Jordy Nelson to a combined 6 receptions. Not only is the Giants' defense better, their offense is good too. Quarterback Eli Manning ranks second in the league with 1,788 passing yards. And with a new receiving core, those passing yards will definitely go up.
Honestly, I'm happy because last year we didn't have as good of a defensive line. And this year, Olivier Vernon, he's been really stepping it up. And he's been doing really good this year.
All right.
Their defense is pretty good. It's going to be a challenge if you face them this season.
Next, with the Eagles, who have a 3-2 record this year, and a new quarterback in Carson Wentz, who was drafted 2nd overall this year. His play has taken Pennsylvania by storm. He has a total quarterback rating of 99.9, which is a lot better than most Eagles quarterbacks in recent memory. Wentz is also one of the league's least intercepted quarterbacks. Also, the Eagles' defense is the best in the division, only allowing 312 yards per game. Their defense has also only given up a total of 78 points this year.
Honestly, I don't like the Eagles, but I got to give him props. He's been doing pretty good this year.
Because he knows what they're doing out there.
In second place in the division, we have the Washington Redskins with a record of 4-2. The Redskins are one of the more average teams in the NFL, with no real strengths, but no real weaknesses either. The Redskins started the season winless, but now they've won 4 straight. The Redskins' offense is the reason for that, averaging 387 yards per game. However, their defense is allowing opposing offenses 367 yards per game, which is 5.8 yards per play. Their defense is the worst in the division.
Going forward, I think that they've had quite an easy matchup for the first few weeks. Their matchup's going to get harder as it goes. I don't think they're going to be able to keep it.
Now, in first place in the division are the 5-1 Cowboys. They have a new rookie duo with Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott, and if you add that to the best offensive line in the league, it gets you a top 3 offense. They average over 400 yards per game and have a decent defense, only allowing 358 yards per game to opposing offenses. This team is certainly one of the best.
For rookies, I think they're doing pretty good, and I honestly think that they have the potential to have a pretty good record by the end of the season.
They're good, but being an Eagles fan, I'm obligated to say they suck.
Well, I know one team will stop them. That's the Philadelphia Eagles. They're going down after they play some good teams.
With a group of teams that collectively have only 4 losses out of the division, the NFC East is a bunch of powerhouses. The Giants came off a big spending spree in the offseason. The Redskins winning 4 straight. The Eagles in Wentzmania, and the Cowboys with their dynamic rookie duo. I'm Ryan Peterson from Monthly Rewind Season 21, signing off.
You just watched Ryan's segment on the NFC East. Now here's my segment on Halloween movies.
Halloween is that time of year where you get dressed up in costumes, be somewhere you're not, and go door to door and beg for candy. But there's more to Halloween than just trick-or-treating. It's the movies that come with the holiday. Halloween movies are a big trend around the world, and there's very many Halloween movies to choose from. Between the scary ones, the funny ones, and the classic ones, especially the classic ones that will never be forgotten no matter how old they are.
My favorite Halloween movie is The Conjuring.
My favorite Halloween movie has to be the Halloween series.
My favorite Halloween movie is probably, what's the name of it? The Charlie Brown.
Some of those classics include The Nightmare Before Christmas, Casper, or The Addams Family. There's also the very many funny Halloween movies, including Halloween Town and its 3 sequels, Hotel Transylvania, or Hocus Pocus. Scary movies are a big trend at Halloween time, but a lot of people aren't really into the scary movies because they don't like the feeling of being scared.
I like funny Halloween movies because I hate scary stuff.
I think I like a middle ground. I like things that are a little scary, a little spooky, but at the same time have a little bit of comedic value as well.
This Halloween 2016 will also mark the 50th anniversary of It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, which premiered on October 27, 1966 on CBS. CBS aired the special from its premiere date in 1966 to 2000 until ABC took it over in 2001, and ABC still airs it every October today. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown still remains one of the most popular Halloween movies to date.
I think I've been watching it since I was about 6 years old. So to me, every year it just kind of brings back those memories, and the holiday kind of gets me in the holiday spirit.
Halloween movies are a big part of the Halloween festivities that go on every October, and everyone loves this tradition no matter how old they get. For Monthly Rewind Season 21, I'm Alexa Muter.
You just watched Alexa's segment on Halloween movies, and here's my segment on the debates.
President Barack Obama's 2 terms as president is finally coming to an end. There were many positives and negatives resulting in his presidency. In the end, there are many problems needed to be fixed in America. and solving those problems is now up to the next president. Currently in October, the two remaining candidates are Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Clinton is representing the Democratic Party while Trump is representing the Republicans. The election of 2016 is among the most unusual elections in American history. There are many topics under discussion throughout the country that would not really take place during any other election. Some of these we will cover are Hillary Clinton's email situation, Trump's wall, why the election is so different, and how social media is driving this year's debates. To begin, the current overall winning candidate is Hillary Clinton, with Trump close behind her. The competition is fierce and it can still be anyone's election. However, the election itself this year is abnormal in many ways, including the modern use of social media and the points each candidate is focusing on.
What makes the 2016 election so unusual, I think, is the way that the political parties and their affiliations have kind of changed. There's areas of the country where Republicans typically do well that we're seeing Hillary Clinton start to make some inroads and start to gain some support in states like Utah and North Carolina, Georgia.
There's so much bad things there's more bad things than positive things in each candidate, which makes this unusual.
Along with these points, there are many other aspects discussed in the debates that make this election so much different. With all of the negativity in the debates, some people believe that the candidates were bringing each other down more than rising themselves up, when they should be focusing on themselves being worthy of the White House. At times, it seems that Clinton and Trump are just digging bigger holes for themselves. This makes the country think about whether these debates are helping or hurting the candidates.
Well, it helped Hillary because Trump said some stupid stuff, really. And the only thing that the debates did was kind of attack Trump at some point after the video came out of his bragging about sexual assault.
Although these debates give us a lot of information and discussion, many people respectfully have different opinions on which they think was the most important.
I think the first debate set the tone, and I think Mr. Trump, with all of his interruptions and all of his mutterings into that microphone and all of he just lost it.
The debate that was most important was the last one because it summed up all the viewpoints of the candidates and you could get a final decision and opinion on which candidate you really want to vote for in the end.
In the end, every debate has its own effect and importance in the election. Within the debates, there are many good and bad things said about each candidate, but there are a few main points that are mentioned a lot and are greatly discussed worldwide. For Hillary Clinton, this would be the whole email incident.
I do think the emails was overused. I mean, it comes to a point where you do need to address it, especially since a candidate lied about stuff.
There is very little room for excuse according to most of the country for Hillary, but Trump's idea of keeping out immigrants makes some stay on Hillary's side because of its absurdness.
We need to build a wall.
This plan is Trump's wall.
I think of Trump's wall, I'm surprised it even got this far, to be honest.
Not a very good idea. I understand the problems with immigration, but this is the United States of America, and we do not build walls.
The emails and the wall are huge arguments used against the candidates in these debates. Part of this is the responsibility of social media. With the various jokes about the wall and emails online to the vicious Twitter tweets of the candidates themselves, social media has shaped this election like no other. People are sharing thoughts more, becoming more involved, and even just gaining more knowledge about the election.
I think social media has both positive and negative, because positive in which it shows the opinions of everybody, it shows the opinions and what the people want, what the people don't want, it shows their viewpoints and stuff, but then there's also times where it becomes a little bit too aggressive.
I think social media has a positive influence on the election because people could voice their opinions that come from different states, and some states are predominantly mostly Democratic or Republican.
Social media has not just impacted the election, but the entire world in every form today. Moving on, the many different issues coming up reach from economics to our own safety in this election. It is safe to say all citizens agree that even though we are strong, the country still needs work. Finally, each citizen has their own belief of what the country needs most.
I think the U.S. needs to come together after the presidential election, no matter who wins. I think it's going to be interesting to see whether or not the country rallies around whoever wins, because my sense of it is many people are voting against someone more than they're voting for someone.
I think the U.S. needs better health care because a lot of people can't afford health care, and that's a necessity.
This year's debates were not the normal presidential debates for sure. Being one of the most unusual in history, both candidates had their ups and downs, from building walls to deleting thousands of emails. And thanks to social media, everything was shared throughout the whole world quickly and nothing went unseen. These few debates will definitely be remembered for a long time. The election of 2016 itself will be remembered greatly in American history. Although there are two parties, everybody tends to believe that regardless of who wins, we Americans must stick together as one in order to enhance and maintain the strength of our country. This is Tom Copsetta reporting from 13B1, Season 21.
You just watched Tommy's segment on the debates, and now here's my segment on National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The month of October is known as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This is an annual campaign to grow awareness of the disease. The National Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation was founded in 1991 by breast cancer survivor Janelle Hale. At the time of her diagnosis, she was forced to make her decision with little information and few options. After her treatment, Janelle made it a point to educate women about early detection and breast cancer. For those that don't know, breast cancer is the disease in which malignant cancer cells form in the tissue of the breast. 1 in 8 women in the United States will be diagnosed with breast cancer in her lifetime. It is the most commonly diagnosed cancer in women and second leading cause of cancer death among women. Based on these stats, we can tell that many families are affected by this disease.
I've been affected by breast cancer because my sister was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2013. It affects me now because a lot back then my mom would always be at the doctor's appointments and stuff, and there wouldn't really be a lot of people home. And now today, even though she's in remission, she still has to go to doctor's appointments all the time, and she has to pay for different medicines to make sure it doesn't come back. So it's still really expensive, and also my mom and dad are always at doctor's appointments.
My mom was diagnosed when I was a little kid. She had to deal with it from the time I was about 4 till when I was 8. Doctors at one point didn't know she was going to make it. I had to go to school every day, not knowing if I was going to come home and see my mom. And as a kid, my parents would try to lie to me and make it seem like it wasn't that bad, but I knew it was going on. And I knew it could end up one way or the other.
Breast cancer is rare in males, but it still affects them. On average, 2,600 men will be diagnosed each year. Men carry a higher mortality rate than women because they are less likely to assume a bump, which can delay treatment, and they are less aware of the disease.
No, I was not aware of that at all.
Yes, very aware that men could have breast cancer, yeah.
No, I did not.
The National Breast Cancer Foundation's mission is to provide help and ensure hope to those affected by breast cancer through early detection, education, and support services. There are many different ways to raise money, including hosting an event, having an online fundraiser, a race, or becoming a brand ambassador. Our high school sports team also show honor for breast cancer patients.
So the volleyball team has a pink game every year where we sell t-shirts, sell food, all the money goes to breast cancer.
We have a pink game, and we find sponsors for their shirts, and we do advertisements and things of that nature, and raise money and then donate it back to Cancer Society.
Well, yesterday, obviously, you probably know that we had our pink game, and we opened the snack stand, and we have all the snacks and the proceeds, they go to Susan G. Komen cancer research and that stuff. And also, this year we started a new thing where our shirts, we pay for them, so the extra money goes there. And we sell bracelets.
Throughout the month of October, people wear pink and buildings across the world are lit up in pink to support breast cancer awareness. A pink ribbon is symbolic of the disease. It represents health, vitality, and empowerment of women. The global awareness raised through the pink ribbon has helped tremendously.
When people wear pink, I think it's good because it spreads awareness to the cause, and maybe more people will donate.
It's just something I've always done since freshman year. I wear pink every day just to show my mom, I remember what you had to go through. If other people aren't going to wear it, it's not going to bother me, but it's just something that I do.
I think it's a good idea, and I think everyone should do it because just supporting.
With Janelle starting the National Breast Cancer Foundation, awareness has grown each year. The month of October is dedicated to breast cancer awareness, and there are many ways to bring awareness, and our own sport teams do that in many different ways. The color pink and the pink ribbon are symbolic of the disease. People in places around the world show support by wearing that color. I'm Grace Bradley, signing off Monthly Rewind Season 21.
You just watched Grace's segment on National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and now here's my segment on college. It's that time of year again, as Washington Township High School seniors prepare for the next chapter of their lives once they graduate high school in June, college. Writing essays, asking for teacher letters of recommendation, taking the SAT are just some of the preparations students take in order to get accepted into the college of their dreams. Applying to college is no easy task. As the fall months transition more and more into winter, the stakes get higher with deadlines fast approaching. Students have to be able to balance collegiate preparation on top of their already existing schoolwork and extracurricular activity schedules.
As of now, I'm not too far along in the college process. I find it very overwhelming. I have to balance school, sports, my job, and I'm just starting the Common App now, so I'm just trying to get through that.
I'm pretty far into the process. I found it overwhelming because there's a lot of colleges and I don't know which one to pick.
In the college application process, I've started applications, but I haven't really finished anything. I don't think it's really stressful. I just have to put the time away to do it and stuff.
Being faced with the burden of selecting a major for an undergraduate degree might be the most daunting task for a senior going through the college application process. For seniors, it is a decision that will arguably stick with them for the rest of their lives.
I want to major in child psychology, and it wasn't really hard at all because I want to work on the oncology floor.
My major, I'm thinking about landscape architecture. That's what I'm most interested in.
My major, I definitely want to do pre-med, and yeah, I'm going to have to say it was kind of tough picking it because I don't know which branch I want to get into it yet.
The guidance department here at WTHS has provided seniors with on-site instant decision days, where colleges can review students' applications on-site. The on-site instant decision days include Temple, Glenwood, Mercy, William Patterson, Stockton, Kutztown, Widener, Towson, Cabrini, Ryder, Newman, Rowan, Seton Hall, Rampo, and Farley Dickinson. Instant Decision Day started here at WTHS in 2011.
We've seen growth in our Instant Decision Day program over the last 4 or 5 years since inception. A good percentage in terms of the number of schools. I think our first year there may have been 11. Now we're up to 17 or more, last I heard. And also in the number of students that participate, both individual, meaning different students, and the number of students participating in multiple colleges.
It is organized by Mr. John Tortorello, a guidance counselor here at WTHS.
Well, basically what we do is we want to make sure that the students do meet the requirements that the colleges want. Every college has something different. They have a different GPA or a different SAT score or a different ACT score that they're looking for. And basically what I do, along with my colleagues, the other counselors, we check and make sure that the kids do have the requirements, because we want everybody to walk out with a yes. We don't want any disappointment. We don't want any tears. So, it is a special day because pretty much as long as the students meet the requirements, they're going to walk out with a yes to college.
Many students have their own opinions about Instant Decision Day.
For instant decision days, I'm probably going to do Fairleigh Dickinson and Seton Hall.
As of now, I don't have any instant decision days planned, but I might go for Rowan or Towson.
Looking forward to talking to RCGC for the instant decision dates.
Pretty soon, however, all the stress that comes with applying, choosing, and getting accepted into the school of your dreams will soon all be over. Then, in June, all of these events will accumulate into one final night, a night that seniors will get to relish in memories one last time together alongside the closest of friends they have developed over the past 4 years plus, high school graduation. Before then, however, applying and a subsequent acceptance into college will be the top priority here for the students here at Washington Township High School. This has been Samantha Hollander reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 21.
You just watched Sam's segment on college planning, now watch my segment on Ask Rewind. With October comes one of the most celebrated holidays, Halloween. A time of ghosts, ghouls, and zombies, and of Snickers, Hershey's, and Skittles. It's the time of year where people everywhere dress up as whatever they want to be and wander the streets for a trick or a treat.
This is Halloween, pumpkin scream in the mirror. This is Halloween, everybody make a scene, trick or treat. Tell the neighbors gonna die of Halloween.
With so much offered by the holiday, the members of Rewind have a wide variety of favorite Halloween aspects.
My favorite aspect of Halloween is seeing a lot of effort being put into homemade costumes. Sometimes they'll look really good.
Favorite part about Halloween is seeing everyone go outside. I don't really be a part of trick-or-treating. I just kind of watch everybody, and it's a good time.
My favorite aspect of Halloween is going to the movies and like getting really scared because I don't like being scared, but at the same time I do.
Halloween is a popular subject in Hollywood, and over the years, many movies have been made about the holiday. Whether the movies are your favorite part of Halloween or not, everyone finds that they enjoy them to some extent. With so many out there, it's no surprise that the members of Rewind each have a film that stands out in their minds as the best.
Alright, so my favorite Halloween movie has to be The Nightmare Before Christmas because I can't even lie, like I'm a chicken when it comes to horror movies. Like I just can't watch horror movies and like it's not too scary and it's like a good movie too.
I like Casper because it's really cute because he's like a little ghost, and then I like Hocus Pocus because they're just crazy. And I like Halloween Town. That's a great movie.
My favorite Halloween movie is Halloween Town on Disney Channel, the best.
A fond childhood memory that is shared by many across the country is the joy of receiving oodles of candies from your neighbors as you travel from house to house. There are so many different types of candy that each child is almost guaranteed a diverse mound of treats. That being said, each Rewinder has a type of candy that they coveted above the rest.
My favorite Halloween candy is Hershey's because I just love chocolate and I'm plain, so.
Alright, well my favorite candy is probably gummy bears, but no one hands out gummy bears. I don't know why y'all don't want to hand out gummy bears, but I guess that'd be Kit Kats because people actually hand those out.
My favorite Halloween candy, I just like Reese's. Reese's is the bomb. I like when you put the pretzel inside the Reese's at the top, it makes it look like a little witch broom.
Trick-or-treating may be an important part of Halloween, but it can also be a very contested subject. Since growing up doesn't affect how much people love candy, the question has arisen to when one is too old to go out on Halloween night to get it. The Rewinders shared their views.
I think the age to when people should stop trick-or-treating is about, 14 years old, because, come on.
You know what? Go whenever, like I don't care, like go get your free candy. You could be 50 and knock on my door and I don't care, like I'll still give you candy, go for it.
That's a tricky question. I would say normally like high school because that's when you start turning into an adult and stuff, but if you feel like you could still go trick-or-treating then go for it, but if you're like a 50-year-old man, that's like a little weird, but.
An integral part of the holiday is dressing up as whatever you want to be. Costumes range from scary to cute to funny to provocative. This is the perfect opportunity for people to become what they've always wanted to be or just have fun with a creative costume. The options to choose from are limitless, but everyone has a costume that they consider their favorite.
I like scary ones because I love it when people go all out, and one year I was the Bride of Frankenstein for Halloween and that was awesome.
The coolest costumes are like the really thought out and creative handmade ones. Like I really like when people do like couple costumes and like peanut butter and jelly or something.
So I think my favorite costume I ever dressed up as, I was in 7th grade and I was Flo from Progressive. And Carly Griggs came to my door that year for Halloween and I opened the door and she just started laughing. But I'm also gonna be a shark this year, so no, they're close.
Some parts of Halloween aren't so beloved by everyone, however. Though the decorations are fun and creative, some people take issue to when they appear. While some homeowners won't decorate their house until the last minute, others decorate much earlier. The members of Rewind gave their thoughts on when people should decorate their homes.
I think the right time to start decorating for Halloween is probably the first week of October. Well, first week of October should be fall-y, and the second week you can start decorating for Halloween.
Oh, October 1st. My sisters always try to decorate too early. They'll be like, oh, we're gonna go decorate, and it's the end of September. I said, don't you dare, wait till October. We're not those people.
The right time to start decorating is October 1st. October 1st, everything just goes from summer to Halloween. You're just cobwebs, pumpkins, let's go hayride, whatever. Let's go to the store, the Halloween store, get some mask, everything on October 1st. It's
October 31st has become one of the most beloved days of the year. With so much to love, it's hard for people to find a reason to dislike Halloween. From candy to costumes, decorations to movies, Halloween has so much to offer. No matter what you love, Halloween has something for you. Reporting from Monthly Rewind, Season 21, I'm Ben Kerwin.
Everybody scream! Everybody scream!
You just watched Ben's segment on Ask Rewind, and now here's my segment on Halloween costumes. It is, in my opinion, one of the greatest times of the year. Halloween is coming around and we all get to dress up in spooky, weird, and crazy costumes. So today we're going to head to the Halloween store called Spirit Halloween to check out some costumes. But before we go, I'm going to put on my old Halloween costume. I don't know if I should be proud of this. Spirit of Halloween is one of, if not the most popular Halloween store in the township. Founded in 1983, these stores usually open in late August and close a little after Halloween. The store sells a variety of items including decorations, collectibles, animatronics, and most importantly, Halloween costumes. The number of awesome costumes sold here is pretty large.
I think my favorite are like the superhero costumes, like the Harley Quinn, like I think they're really cool. And then the Joker and Superman, and we have everything, so it's pretty cool.
Some costumes I would like for Halloween, you know, like Crusaders, wizards, warlocks, elves, dryads, forest fairies, the like. I like a lot of fantasy themed costumes to wear.
With the amount of costumes available, there is definitely a wide selection for teens and kids. The amount of costumes for each age group definitely does vary.
Well, my children vary in their ages. So I have a child in high school and a child in kindergarten and a child in middle school. So I do see the differences in their costumes. And I think the little kids, they really like to dress up like somebody. My daughter likes to be any kind of princess. This year she decided to be Wonder Woman, which is really cute. Now the Wonder Woman costume really differs from high school to the younger grades. The younger grades, I think the costumes are really cute, and I think that as the girls get older, I think that the costumes become a little bit more provocative, which I'm not really a fan of.
With all this talk about Halloween costumes, one might ask, why do we dress up for Halloween?
So the reason I dress up for Halloween is because I personally enjoy it. I always like dressing up in costumes that weren't, just normal me. I always thought it'd be fun to be other things, and it's just an enjoyable experience for me to do with friends.
I used to love to dress up for Halloween, and I still dress up for Halloween. I think it's fun to be somebody else for a day. Sometimes you can be somebody that you admire or somebody that you'd always want to be. Sometimes it's good to conceal your face, and then you have this element of suspense and mystery. As a child, I'd like to be like my favorite superhero. I could just be somebody else for the day, and I, of course, like to go out and get candy. And I dress up as a teacher because I know my students enjoy wearing costumes, and I want them to see that, this feeling of childhood, I guess, could stay with us even through adulthood.
Dressing up for Halloween didn't become popular in the United States until the 1930s. When it first sprung up, costumes including skeletons, witches, ghosts, and vampires were the most popular. However, according to a poll from USA Today, the top costumes of the year were different than traditional costumes. Some of the popular costumes including Batman, a pirate, Superman, Star Wars, and Harley Quinn. This year's Halloween will be a creative one like it is every year. Regardless if you dress up or not, costumes are very important to the spirit of Halloween. I hope everybody has a safe Halloween this year, and for Monthly Rewind, Season 21, I'm Miguel Morgan.
Thank you everyone for watching our October show. Hopefully we'll see you next month for the November show.
Walked in this party and these girls looking at me. Skinny jeans on and you know my head nappy. Hey, okay. I want y'all to do this dance now. Juju on that beat, juju on that beat, juju on that, juju on that, juju on that beat. Now slide, drop, hit don't phone, don't stop, ayy. Don't stop, ayy. Don't stop, ayy. Run a man on that beat, ayy. Run a man on that beat, ayy. Run a man on that beat, ayy. Run a man on that beat. Now do your dance, do your dance, do your dance, ayy. You ugly, you your daddy's son, ayy.
Steve. Hold on. I got a little crusty.
Hey, Carly's so annoying. Snatching people, and she's just, I can't think of anything.
What kind is that? That's the best one.
Go ahead.
Can I get a bite? It's empty. It's gone now.
All right.
Ew, I don't know what you got. All right. All right.
Honestly, Carly Dunbar funny as heck. Like, I'm really disappointed in myself. I don't know why. I think maybe it's because I drank a hot chocolate this morning and not a coffee. That really could be affecting my. Probably, honestly.
No, you just said you had to supervise. You don't have to supervise nothing. You have no authority. You're not.
Yo, Alright. Cage. Yo. Alright. Larry.
Go ahead.
Nepotism!
Bleed midnight green, 1, 2, 3. You know, if there's one thing I'm not, it's called a bandwagon. Bandwagon. Thanks, Miss Bouchard, for having my back, you know. Always and forever. Bleed green. Bleed midnight green.
Well, I was thinking of transferring maybe to Rowan after, but yeah, not really in talks with any colleges.
It's that time of year again. As Washington Township seniors prepare for the next chapter of their lives. I didn't remember.
Yo, Chirpble. It's Chris Pert. We act.
Is it recording?
You just wait. Whose segment? Yeah, I know, but I forgot who was.
Tori's segment on PSATs.
PSATs. That's so crusty. All right.
What was it? Who's Alexa's segment on Trunk or Treat? Alex's?
On Trunk or Treat.
All right. Is it recording?
Yep.
You just.
You just watched Michelle's mail time. Oh wait, my bad. Michelle's mail time. All right.
Thank you everyone for watching our October show. I gotta do that again.
This month. I'll redo that. Mr. Bouchard.
Yours again?
National Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Okay. You just watched Grace's segment on National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and now here's my segment.
The color pink and the pink ribbon is the color pink. So support campaign to rain. Men carry a higher mortality. Men has chopped through the ribbon has helped. The global awareness raised through the pink ribbon. I have said this like 10 times. I can't get it. Got it.